buy?
What did you buy? Oh man, we just so you know, so you won't be back in the background. Cut. We live now. We're gonna do our
I
usual
see.
8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. We're gonna start everything, kick it off on this Thursday evening. As we come together and do a recap of Destination Herf 2024. Man, Jay Ferg, you look like you sitting out and about in Miami. What
You
is that
know,
weather? What is that weather looking like
oh, it's
today?
looking real. I might here with shorts and t-shirts on, brother.
Oh my God. I think it's what is it here? It's 50, 50. It's in the 50s here.
Oh, I can't
Yeah,
I can't relate.
yeah. Well,
I'm only
we
3 hours
looking,
away from you.
yeah, we looking at some low teens here right now, and not to mention some snow for tomorrow. So it
Well,
is what it
our
is.
high today our high today was 80. It is currently 74.
Yeah, kick
Mm,
rocks. Okay,
listen,
kick,
Oh
kick
wow.
rocks.
I'm fine with our temperatures. I need a
Mm.
little buffer between now and into April, May.
Yeah,
I don't really care for anything over 80 degrees,
mm.
but
I
um,
hear
you know,
you. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. Hey, look. But anyway, we coming up 3 minutes, 3 minutes and counting. And
so look, I was
Let's
yeah,
welcome
super
everybody to this
excited to
very
get this.
special, this is a very special impromptu. See, here she goes. She goes start more trouble.
sitting there, yeah, yeah, yeah,
This
I
is
was
one of
so
those
excited.
this is one
yeah.
of them
That
impromptu shows where we just gonna sit back and we don't have no guests. We just gonna sit here and
top
talk
it
about
up,
last week, man, and everything
man.
that transpired, man.
Destination Herf
I'm
don't
just
owe
gonna
me anything.
put
And of
my
course,
volume
I'm
down.
smoking that Liga,
Hmm.
courtesy of Drew Estates, one of our
Man,
esteemed sponsors from Destination Herf.
I'm not even gonna talk about that right now. I'm gonna get
And
to that.
I'm drinking that Hemingway rye, another one of our sponsors.
And
So,
it was good. It was good. But bro, this is the
That
one. Yeah, and I can't drink.
oh,
I wish I could drink something right now, but I can't. Actually, to be honest with you, I'm sipping on this turmeric tea
nice.
with some turmeric, ginger. And I threw some cayenne pepper in there because man, I'm telling you, but I'm about to go in there and get that 160 proof moonshine.
Oh,
oh my
wow.
God.
Yeah. That's what I'm about to do. Cause
Listen, had I known
that
that Hemingway was going to be sold out everywhere,
mhm.
I would have made some
All right.
arrangements.
Well,
It
look
The
here, look
price
here.
point is volleying around. I mean, $100
For
is
what?
is the
Is
price
that
point for that.
oh, really? Right.
The first edition
Mm-hmm.
Hemingway here is 119.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
It's sitting in some other states that I've ordered from before in the 90 something range.
Mm-hmm.
The lowest I saw, the non-first, so they have one and then they have a first edition. I've seen anywhere from 79.99 to us 119
Yeah.
with the resting spot in the
Uh-oh.
middle.
Look here, that's our time. That's our time. It's officially 8 o'clock. And you know I like to do things on time and get started on time. So look here. I am Dr. Sayso. Oh boy, I'll tell you. I am Dr. Sayso, your host for the Smoking Jacket broadcast. With me today, I have my co-host Cheryl, and also Jay Ferg. And I'm not gonna do too much talking because I'm a little under the weather. Had my time, most enjoyable time in Miami. But when I say Miami don't owe me anything, it don't owe me anything. But it did give me something to bring back with me, and that was the flu. And I'm feeling it right now. I'm sitting here while everybody else on J Ferg sipping on. He'll tell you in a minute, but I'm sipping on some turmeric tea with some ginger and some cayenne pepper, and just trying to get through this and get healed. But Man, just quick before we get into anything heavy about Destination Herf and recap some of the things that went on. Man, what's been your week like after coming back from Destination Herf, Cheryl?
Uh, I finished unpacking.
Well, you know what? That's funny because I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I just finished unpacking today because I really literally did not have the energy to do it.
I
And after
mean,
unpacking, yeah, I went through my swag bag and everything that I had and said, "Oh man, I went through them, Caldwell cigars in my stash," and I'm like, "Oh, I made out like a fat rat." So go ahead. I'm sorry.
look, I literally had to order a Boveda bag uh, today because I ran out of room. Like my humidor was already a little bursting at the seams. I have one of the newer ones that's wine chiller on one side and
Yeah.
humidor on the other.
Uh,
So I can get a good amount in there.
hmm
But and I have my run over here in my tabletop, which
Okay.
can probably get another, I don't know, 60 in there. And then
Yeah, I know,
I
right?
had I had to
Hey,
get this
hey, Socrates, don't go nowhere, man. As soon as I finish my recap with Jay Fur, don't go nowhere. I want you to call me, man. Get my number off of the chat that I left for Miss Holly. I want you to call me, man. I want you to call me. I appreciate you. But
disposal
yeah, that's
and
him. That's him.
and wait,
Yeah,
there's
Jay
more.
Fur, how's your week been,
Well,
man? I know you had a lot to digress from, man. So after Destination Herf, what did you end up doing, man?
so I took one day off,
Yeah.
Well
and,
needed.
and
Oh
then I
yeah.
started paying. And then I started paying bills,
Yeah.
and then I started planning for next year.
Hey,
So
outstanding.
we
Outstanding.
we we pretty much already had the framework in place for next year.
Yeah.
Um, we definitely got a lot of. We're gonna add some stuff. I think I mentioned to you guys before in the previous show.
Mm-hmm.
We're adding some. We're subtracting and adding.
Mm-hmm.
The basic framework of the weekend is going to stay the same.
Yeah.
But we're definitely adding some stuff, and I'm going to announce those real soon. But I've
Outstanding.
been working, man, every day. I have not. This is
Oh,
probably the only day I haven't really done a whole lot. Like my daughter didn't go to school today because she wasn't feeling
yeah.
well, so I kind of hung out with my daughter today, and it kind of worked out because I ended up just kind of like chilling today and relaxing a little bit. But yeah, for the most part, it's been pretty good, man. I don't really
Yeah.
have. We try to set it up to where we don't have a whole lot to deal with post event. Like I had to go back to I had to go do like a post event
Yeah.
walk through, just all that little stupid stuff like that. But for the most part, man, we don't have a whole lot of post stuff to do.
Uh-huh.
Like I said, paying a couple bills, doing going to the venues, doing the post event walkthroughs and all of that stuff. Make sure that we didn't damage
All
anything,
right. Well,
stuff of that.
we got Miss Shay Perkins coming on board here because she looked like she got the link.
Yeah,
Did.
I caved in.
I'm gonna bring in the HR disaster,
Shay
my girl.
Shay.
HR disaster.
Well,
You know, all I gotta say is go,
let
Pack,
me do
go.
this. Let me do this. Let me give my little recap before we get into this Destination Herf thing, and we're gonna go right on with it. Hey, Miss Jo, is that JoJo? No,
Hey
no, Miss.
Jojo. Hey
I
Jojo. Hey
get Jojo.
Cheryl.
You need to get on here too because you are definitely a part of the team.
Yeah, where's she at? Go ahead and send it to her.
I'm about to send her the link right now.
Send that, JoJo. We can ready bring you on, girl. We can ready bring you on. We can ready bring you on live. Okay, go ahead and make it happen. Don't be talking about you miss us. We can ready have you come on here in a minute. Is that the JoJo? Hold on.
Yeah, JoJo's the one that makes the dinner happen. She's the
Uh-oh,
one
uh-oh.
that.
She says she's not available. She's not available. She's
Ah,
not
come on,
available.
JoJo, tripping right now.
She done got
JoJo,
that
you
little. She done got that
tripping?
little bag and putting it to work already. I see.
Well, look here. I'm Dr. Sayso. Let me just give you my recap. I came back from Miami. I had the grandest time. I literally we broadcasted something each and every day. So I thank Cheryl, who, when I was not that I was not up to the task, I didn't want to hog all the time. But Cheryl and Vanita stepped up to the plate. They did some very prevalent broadcasts with some of the cigar owners, which was very educational. Loved it, loved it, loved it. And I mean, hopefully you get back to go back and watch some of that, recap on some of the shows that were done at Destination Herf. But look here, I came back sick, came back with the flu. Just getting over it. Sipping on some turmeric, ginger, and cayenne pepper tea, and just trying to get over it and trying to move forward in life and trying to get back to smoking some cigars. Because right now, if I take one flight of stairs, I got to sit down for 35 minutes. It's all good. Yeah, man. It's a little rough right now. Thank you, Joanne. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Adrian, appreciate y'all. Look here, we just want to, y'all hold on before I turn this over to Jay Ferg real quick and just give this short recap of what we had, the time that we had down in Miami. All right. All right, man. You saw that, Jay Ferg. I'm gonna have a couple questions for you. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna step away, take this call real quick. But Jay Ferg, man, just give us a recap of that video and some of the things that happened during Destination Herf 2024 before I get to some Q&A with you about that.
All right, so pretty much, I mean, the weekend kicked off on Thursday at City Cigar Lounge. We did the meet and greet. It was well attended. It was a great event. Everybody got a chance to pick up the swag bags and all the goodies, and we just kind of hung out. It rained, but thanks to the amazing people over at City Cigar Lounge, they were forward thinking, and they put a tent up outside, to accommodate everybody, make sure there was enough seating for everybody on Thursday night. So I appreciate Tico and the staff over at City Cigar Lounge for being forward thinkers and putting that tent up outside to cover the outdoor seating to accommodate everybody. And then Friday, man, we went over to the Citadel rooftop, man, and Casa Della Cigars, man, they did their thing. Papa's Pilar Rum, Hemingway Rye Whiskey. We did the sip and smoke over there with those guys, and everybody was treated to a cigar, open bar, food, and a great vibe on that rooftop, man. It was just unbelievable. I love that space. And then Friday night, we rolled over to the Sevens Club and did that dinner with freaking Drew Estates that was in Uncle Nearest, which was out of control dope. Amazing venue. Drew Estates had the cigars flowing all night long. I mean, they were very generous with their contribution to the event. They really made it special. Shout out to Queen of the Kitchen. There you go. Shout out to Queen of the Kitchen. They came through with the pasta dinner. For us on Friday night. I was the DJ Friday night. The music was courtesy of Jay Ferg. You know what I'm saying? DJ. I don't know what my DJ name is gonna be, but yeah, but I provided the sounds for the night, and it was pretty dope. You know what I mean? And then Saturday we took it over to the beach, and we did the Destination Herf Fest at Virginia Key Beach, hosted by Drunk Chicken Cigars. Had the Drunk Chicken VIP lounge going on, crazy barbecue, lunch for everybody, open bar again, vendors, the beach, the weather. The weather held up. It was great. It wasn't cold like it was last year. It was a beautiful day to be outside on the beach smoking a cigar. And then Saturday night, we went over to my peoples over at shout out to Bush and Jay over at Blue Smoke for hosting us. We went over to Blue Smoke and we kicked it over there Saturday night, watched the Dolphins lose, you know what I'm saying? And then we drank some more, smoked some more. Caldwell came out. We was hanging out with Robert, just kicking it Saturday night. And then Sunday we did that brunch back at City Cigar Lounge, man. And again, Queen of the Kitchen came through with this brunch that was just ridiculously good.
Yeah,
Particularly that shrimp and grits was just top piece, just out of
man,
here.
it
Um,
wasn't just the shrimp and the grits, man.
that was my favorite.
She
That was
had
my favorite.
shrimp etouffee.
Oh
That if
yeah, it
you
was
took that
stupid.
etouffee and poured it over the grits, man, that was absolutely crazy. But
Yo,
you
Jeanette,
know, I,
Queen
I'm,
of the
I'm,
Kitchen, salute to you, man, because you make that brunch special every time.
yeah,
And of course, City Cigar Lounge had the bottomless mimosas flowing all day long.
yeah,
Um, we celebrated Erica Harris from Tribella Cigars. It was her
mhm,
birthday, so we
yeah,
did a cake for her, sung happy birthday to her. She was surprised; she had no idea we were doing that, so we
right,
kind of like blew her away with that. And then Sunday, man, Sunday we ended it special, like the way we always do over at the Wembley's courtyard, and we did that smokes and jokes
right.
at the Wembley courtyard, man. And let me tell you something. First of all, the food that day at the Wembley's
Yeah,
courtyard was, oh my god,
man.
like
Look,
they
look,
look quick. Listen, if you ever doing an event in Miami and you need a caterer,
yeah,
please, you will
man.
do yourself a disservice if you do not reach out to Queen of the Kitchen.
Yeah,
Jeanette Wimberly and her team
they
did
do.
an amazing job, bro.
They
Like
do.
killed it.
The Chester talk about not the etouffee, my friend, man. Let me tell you, bro. Me and Chester, we got this spot in Alexandria, Virginia, Mount Vernon, one of those spots. And man, I can't even think of the name of it right now. And they got some etouffee. They got some, they got some stuff going on, man. But man, man, this sister throw down. I mean, it's unreal. Let me just get to this before because I don't want to hog the show, man, but I can very easily, but I really don't. But let's talk Caldwell Cigars for a minute. Caldwell was one of the main sponsors. Robert is very personable. He just about showed up at every event. I mean, he hangs, he chills, he looks the epitome of Mr. Miami-ish. He could be the skinniest version of Mr. Miami Vice himself. Likes the a chilled shirt, open, showing a little chest hair, chilling, smoking his cigars, and he be vibing and he be
Mhm.
vibing. I mean, it's awesome. It's wicked just to see him come out, support the event, and be personable with those that are out there, and who he's as he sponsors the event. Then we had Drunk Chicken Cigars, the VIP lounge that she had set up was off the hook. It was great, vibing with her, and not just her, but she did her thing as one of the main sponsors, and had the the VIP lounge set up so people could sit under and out of the elements, with the tables and everything going on. So that was definitely appreciative. And then we had other vendors out there that got to give a shout out to them. Castagli Cigars, which was very awesome. Love the Peruvian notes in that, which Cheryl can attest to some of that later. Trabella Cigars, that you just discussed, we celebrated her birthday. Shout out to her. Apostate Cigars. Surprisingly, every cigar that you get, and that he had, I said, hey, look, give me this Candela. Give me this Candela, because I don't find too many Candelas that I'm going to, say a whole lot about. But that particular one that he gave me, I had a whole lot to say. And then we had apostate. Yeah, I did say apostate. But then we had the Hemingway rye, what you're drinking right now, Jay Ferg. And also, I believe they are the makers of this fine rum right here. Is that correct?
They are.
Yes,
I,
they
you know,
are.
I put this bottle right here because I specifically had to bring this one back because this rum is off the chain. I'm not that much of a rum drinker, and if I am, I prefer my rum made with sugar cane, etc. But I just have to, before I turn it over, and let me welcome Miss China. Uh, all right, she's logging on, she's walking to her car, getting off work, but I had to get her input because she puts things so eloquently as she pulled together and got her crew out at every event, and we had an awesome time. But man, Jay, for the price point, and for VIP especially, people say, oh well, I got, uh, I went to this one event and I got 40 cigars or 60 cigars or whatever it is. Well, I think we got about, let's say if I put it all together, I look at my bag, 26. Then we had some freebies given out. So I'm gonna say we were probably about 35. Okay. Especially with Drew Estate giving out, they weren't just giving out no bullcrap cigars. They were giving out Liga Nines and some other stuff that was very nice and prevalent. Shay, I'm not drinking, but you got me drunk because you're upside down. Uh, um, and, uh, and I mean, you pulled all this together with one, the cigars, the amount, then the food free. They didn't pay for anything. The ribs was off the hook. The Wemleys did their thing. I mean, food every day.
Yeah.
Just one day, not just one event. There was food everywhere you went. You was able to eat. Okay. And then, not to mention, you had open bar. Not one day, not 2 days. You had open bar the whole entire event. I don't think before anybody have a complaint, before anybody have anything to say about, oh well, no, you ain't got nothing. There's nothing to say. It was unmatched. It was unparalleled, and it literally, I mean, absolutely phenomenal. That's what I'm going to say about it. But if I may, before I get to the main ingredients, Miss China, how you doing?
Hey everyone, how are you? I'm great. I'm just getting off work.
Yeah, hey, I know you are a sister, and you know what? I don't want to keep you long, but I just invited you on. I wanted you to help us, as we recap Destination Herf 2024. Let me just play this one more time. Just want to get it in one more time to. All right. Well, you had your crew there, and just as you had, and if you had to recap it, uh, did you get your money's worth? Tell us
Listen,
about your experience.
listen, the money, you know what? Money. Let's talk about it economically. We spend money on buying boxes of cigars, right? We spend anywhere from $200, $300 on a box of cigars, high end, low end. But check it out. We don't get the people. We don't get all inclusive, all access to drinks, premium cigars, swag, food. We don't get all of that. And when you start doing the math on it all, it was well worth every penny. You understand? So it's like, come on. This event was put on for the cigar enthusiasts, what we say, for to have a cigar experience. And I believe that the Destination Herb team, that's what they brought. We didn't hear not one complaint. There was none to be made. Everything was timely. Everything was on point. Everybody that worked this event was beautiful. The hospitality was amazing. And what more can you ask for when you pay for anything? Customer service will bring you back. And that's what's top notch about the whole event, being honest with you. The customer service, the personal the personal, Jay himself being personable with his people, and it was a family thing. And hey, you can't put a price on that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, man, I appreciated seeing you. I appreciated seeing the way, not just seeing you, but even your willingness and offering to help.
Oh,
Don't try to
definitely.
do this by yourself. Don't try. And y'all really came together as family. And we appreciate y'all, and we appreciate the efforts that you made in getting even post out there and sharing information and even filling in as part-time photographer every now and then because you had the little camera thing snapping and clicking, girl. So you give your girls a shout out for me, Jay Ferg, and the rest of the team. And man, we appreciate everything that you do, your willingness, your support. Cheryl, what's going on with you, girl? Talk to us about some of your experiences.
Well, first and foremost, got to talk about City Cigar Lounge. Nice, nice lounge. And I actually, when I started doing my photo dump, a family member hit me up. He said, "Hey, that's my spot. I go there." And so that's kind of the point of why you reflect brand representation, because you not only want to shine a spotlight for existing customers, but you also want to have new customers come. Um, Great bar offerings and great humidor. Very nice place. Even though we had some rain, we had outdoor seating, which was front patio. So I didn't even have an opportunity to um, utilize a tent because there was seating out front that already had some folks out there. And let's talk about Virginia Key Beach, which was, I am one for a natural beach. I'm not a fan ever of any vehicle or any kind of driving on the edge. It's not my thing. And I think it just goes against nature. Um, this is a very natural, pristine beach. We had our barbecue there Saturday morning-ish, afternoon. For those that had an opportunity to see us, myself and our sister Vanita, who is she's 18 wheeling it right now. So safe travels to her as she's working. Um, had a great opportunity to interview Tabacalera Caballero, which is a small boutique brand. He's intentionally um, smaller on that side. Great price point on his cigars. Long time in the business. Did a fantastic interview with Brandon that came all the way out from Salt Lake City from Apostate Cigars.
Mhm.
I'm just going to tell you that's the one to watch. They will be out. I think they're going to have a new offering in special display. I believe he told me either at TP or PCA. So be on the lookout for that. And as Doc mentioned, they have a Candela, hands down, bar none, best Candela I've ever smoked. Um, I believe it has a San Andreas underneath the wrapper, so it's very creamy smoke, which it is not at all typically associated with the Candela. All their blends are relatively unique. And so, shout out to them. If you go on their website, you'll get a great backstory on how they came to be. And there's an individual spotlight video on each cigar in their house. Drew Estate, what can I say? I actually just got off their live, their freestyle live. So they have stuff. It's going to be crazy this year with some of the stuff that they are going to have going on with events. They've got a new product drop that's going to be released. That's going to be a no band release. So they're going to be soliciting folks to kind of figure out what it is. And they partnered with Destination Herf this year. Great cigars, and I mean, can we not talk about Caldwell? Can we not listen? Let me just tell you, uh, one of our sisters of the Leaf that came all the way down from Jacksonville, in this, which all total is a bundle of cigars. Um, we know that the Queen is in there. If you all are familiar with
Uh-huh.
this stick, very popular. I love the Queen Sword, which is the Lancero. She pulled that one out, and one of her other favorites, and she said, bar none, um, those two cigars right there being in the bundle,
Yeah.
um, that
It
that was
made her
worth
day.
worth the money in and of itself. Plus
Yeah,
the bundle drop that Drew Estate did at the beach barbecue. Literally a bundle drop. There were like what, 8 or 9
Different.
on the table. Yeah, and said, here you go. So
And I
yours
well,
is
missed
right
that.
in
that's
there.
that's good stuff, and we like to hear stuff like that. Shay, what's happening?
Nothing much. Kind of
Oh,
sad that I had to come back to this 12-degree weather in Atlanta. But
wait a minute, 12 degrees.
yes, yesterday we woke up Tuesday, and it was, I think it said it was 11 degrees and it felt like 2 degrees.
Yeah.
So I woke up early to take both my children to school because they were like, "Ma, I don't want to ride the bus." And I was like, "I'm not going to make you." So that was a little disrespectful to leave 80-degree weather to come back to this. So just staying. You see, I'm in turtlenecks. I was in my hoodie the other day, and I'm ready to go back to Florida. Put it that way.
Yeah, I hear
Come
you.
on.
Well, tell us about your
5 more
experience.
months. Look, 5 more months, and I'm there.
I hear you, girl. Well, your experience and your role, we appreciate everything you did at Destination Herf, and you got to work both sides, customer service and enjoyment.
Yes, yes, I
Enjoyment to the point. The mojitos made out of this rum here.
did. Look, IEY didn't make it to the dinner.
She missed a whole event. Okay, let me tell you. All right, she missed it. Where's Shay? Everybody look. I said, I know where she at. I
Look,
said,
and
she's
David didn't, the server didn't make it any easier, because every time I'm talking, I'm walking around making sure people are good, and I start conversation with them. Next thing you know, I have a fresh drink in my hand, and I'm
another
like,
drink
wait,
on it.
I
Another
already
drink.
had a
David was
drink, and
the
he's like, oh,
best.
I poured that one out,
David was
and
the
I made you
best.
another one, and I'm like, I don't need not one more,
I'm
but I was hydrating in between my drinks, so that was the
gonna
good
be
part about
perfectly
it.
honest. It's the best doggone mojito I ever tasted.
It was
Literally,
a good mojito. I gotta tell you, it was a damn good mojito.
it's by far the best mojito I ever tasted. That fresh mint meant everything.
Yes.
Oh, and
That's why,
especially
and
when it
the
was
fact I
muddled.
only had to say it once. I asked the bartender if you could
Yeah.
make it, put extra mint in it, because when I was done with the drink, I normally eat my mint, so my breath is freshened from within, and then also, just so I don't smell like a wino later.
Shay, the eating
And you
part,
did not, by the way.
you just greedy. Just admit it. You gonna eat. If it's a leaf,
Not that I'm greedy.
you're greedy, girl. You're greedy. Yeah. But
I do love to eat.
how was your experience this year?
My experience this year was a lot different from our first year to our second year. Coming into this one, it was a lot smoother, I feel, especially for the meet and greet. Because of the rain, I felt like it started slow, but I was happy. You do the same thing, Adrian. I see. It's amazing. It started slow, I think, because of the rain, and I was saying, okay, well, people were still getting checked in, getting rental cars or whatever. But when people did start trickling in, it did feel good it was an easy transition from sitting there smoking a stick to kind of busy. But everybody that checked in, I don't see, and maybe I'm I'm blind to it, but I didn't really get that many hiccups this weekend
No,
or during the cigar experience because I
let
mean,
me
I
tell
think it
you,
was
let me
just
tell you.
one hiccup to where somebody showed up on brunch and they weren't a part of Destination Herf and they wanted to purchase, but we were like, well, no, unfortunately not, because we didn't know how many people were going to be still showing up. But outside of that, I think it went really, really smoothly. We were really organized. I'm glad that I came in a day early to make sure the last minute things that needed to be done or whatever Jay needed to do, he knew I was going to be there and be his HR disaster, as he says.
Well, you know,
But I think everything went smoothly.
yeah, I mean, everything. Let me tell you, as you know, I'm more of the observer. I sit back and I watch everything, and I look at everything. I'm low keyed. I find me a corner. I'm gonna stay in my corner, except when it's time to just do something to broadcast, and I'm gonna, maneuver around. But I love my little corner. I love my little hole. Nobody bothers me, and I don't bother them. But it was one of the most smoothest events that I can say and honestly say, and I'm not just, blowing smoke because it's a Destination Herf, and we do everything we can do to try to make it happen. But it went without hitch. And one thing we can't, make as our downfall, people gonna show up when they're going to show up. I
Absolutely.
mean, we had all the swag bags there that are ready, that were whatever, and yeah, we can sit there and twiddle our thumbs, but we know they all paid for. But people, as soon as they hit Miami, they're gonna do whatever. I mean, Jay Ferg, last year when I hit Miami, first thing I wanted to do go to Prime
Get
One.
you to Branzino.
Wanted to get my little mess out the way first before I got into the heat of some things, and that's what people will do. And then you can't even look at the start of each and every day, because people are going to do it's us. we can when you look at the diversity of things. As I got there on time for each event, the other folk were there. When I say the diversified folk were there, not the majority, but and see, and then here go our disclaimer: when you get there when we say it started at 12 o'clock, and you get there at 5 o'clock, well, where the food? No, don't come with that, because we
Right.
said
You should have been here 4 hours ago, 5 hours ago when it was served nice and hot.
Can't, you can't put in, even though we didn't run out now. It was enough to go around. But I'm just saying, when we said 12 o'clock, man, Jay Ferg was there on point. 12 o'clock, was there. I got there, we got there, and things was happening. Things was going on. And
It is not a CP time
we
event.
entertained what we had until we got what we
Right.
got. And
Not a CP time.
It's not a CP time event.
And not to mention, everything was done, everything was laid out, and everything was on point. You ain't have to wait for nothing.
Everybody had a seat for their cheeks. Literally, every event we had an ample amount of seats. And I think when you go to different cigar events, that is, and I keep saying this to Jay, like, people were appreciating the fact that they had seats. And I said, well, we're not going to sell you 200. We're not going to sell 200 tickets and have 20 seats available for these 200 people. We're going to make sure that everybody has a seat, plus a few extra, just because if you decide to take one of the chairs to your little corner, people don't, the small details is what really matters. And there were a couple of things I would say at the Citadel. The one thing that I was making my mental note, ashtrays. And I remember last year, as soon as somebody asked me for an ashtray, I was like, dang, they were asking for that last year. And for some reason, I was like, you know what, make that mental note. We're going to have ashtrays for our rooftop or for our sip and smoke, because, I mean, of course, Jay is a one-man show. So I'm sure it's not that he didn't want people to have ashtrays, but it's something that a small detail. So next year, we're definitely going to have ashtrays for everybody. But I did compromise. I did definitely get the empty cigar boxes that Casdelli had that they already used. So, or that were empty, they were going to throw away anyway. So I just used that and improvise, and people really appreciated that.
Yeah, I think in due time, as we look at P&L, profit versus loss, we will, look at, at getting our own Destination Herf, ashtrays, and put them, out so people can use and have, but find a way to collect them back so they can be reused. I mean, we it's a thing to figure out, and. But I think the level of maturity of the crowd that we have, I don't think that we would have had that problem. It was a very nice, well diverse crowd.
It definitely was.
Every entity bought to the venue. I love what the 305 Divas came and bought. They bought energy, man. They man, when I tell you. When I tell you they bought, and here's the thing, it was so easy to convert. Man, look, anytime that you can come to an event and you can sit down and chill with the city of Miami chief of police.
Right. They had no idea at first. He was talking to us like a regular old person.
Blow and was like, hey, ain't no cigar event coming to my city and I don't know about it. And man, and him and his fiance, they were just vibing, chilling. I mean, and not only that, they came to every freaking event.
And stayed. It wasn't just a drive by.
And had a blast. I said, man, he said, man, I know I'm gonna pay for it tomorrow. I got to go to work, but he showed up at everything. I mean, he, I know he probably wasn't as old as I am, but he's, it was just one event. I just didn't have the energy. We went to Blue Smoke. Man, I know y'all wasn't coming back through that door until 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning.
And
that Blue Smoke was actually really nice. And there was a brother there that had a food truck, and that food. Mm-hmm. Look, those seafood egg rolls. I bought Jay an order of it, and he took the first bite. I said, well, babe, here, you gotta try the sauce. He tried the sauce and was like, yo, I need to meet this brother. We ordered 3 more orders of it. So Blue Smoke actually was really, really nice. It was beautiful outside.
It's good stuff. I mean, as I'm gonna get his last recap because we didn't the last day, which was at the Wembley's. Now, it was football season. Let's mind you this. I had to sit back there through a rough time. And
let me mute this real quick because I want to say go Pack go.
Both of y'all can go to hell right now. All right, I had to sit there and watch my Dallas Cowboy. It is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, it is what it is. But yeah, they got whooped. They got beat. They got beat. But so I didn't get out there much. I didn't hear a whole lot of the comedy show. I heard a lot of laughter. China, was you out there?
No, I just peeped in at you for a minute, for a brief.
Hey, was you out there? What? I mean, I know it. I know. I heard it. I heard some good singing. Oh my God, live singing. I heard some good live singing. But I just, when it's football on, I don't. I sat there in the man cave and I watched football. But the Wembley's courtyard, it was off the hook. Like Jay said, the food was on point. Everything, the sauce, I had to have my sauce. That was, oh my God, that turkey sauce. God, the people careful. Man, we got in after the courtyard. I had some and I had to split that thing 3 ways. I think Cheryl, you was already going to bed. So me and Nat and Vanita, we split that thing 3 ways, man. And man, we everybody looking at each other like when it ran out. I was looking at it because I had to share it, but I don't mind saying. But the comedy show, I heard it was a hit. I heard it was great. Cheryl, was you out there? Where were you at?
I had to get on the turnpike.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Yeah, you had to leave.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Here it is right here. Coco, Dion said that cornbread bowl with the turkey.
No, that was a game changer. You hear
Yes.
me?
That was
Like
the
that right
most
there, that was
sick,
insane.
Hmm.
crazy, insane presentation of a dish I had ever seen
Did
in my
anybody get a picture of it? Ferg, you
what
didn't take a picture of it, did you?
man.
No,
If,
no, I
if
ate
somebody
it.
took a picture, if
Not
somebody
that you
took
just
a
ate it.
picture, I would eat the picture.
I'll
Yeah.
send it to you. I'll send it to you, Shay, because what happens is we didn't stay for the smokes and jokes, but we made sure my sisters and I, Angela and Dion, we made sure we went by just to support McKay's catering. And yes,
Yeah.
those cornbread bowls were everything. We bought 3 of those, and we bought like 5 different sauce.
Oh,
So
wow.
Whoa, hold up. Wait a minute.
Look,
Hold up. You bought 5 different, so that's why they ran out of one different sauce that I couldn't even get.
It's a great possibility. Don't hate. Don't do that.
oh, he got him a whole quart. He got
Don't
him a
do
whole quart to make, and he made sure before he left the Wimbleys, he had it tied up. He had it hid. He had to make sure that he was not leaving without his sauce.
Nah.
that. Yeah, I actually made a post for her, just cause, and
Mhm.
it was a wonderful thing,
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, look at
Great twist.
look at corn. Yeah, look that cornbread. That cornbread. That joker was delicious.
Oh,
I,
I knew how serious y'all were when we were at City Cigar and you said we're gonna stop by so we can get our food. I was like, I'm sure you are.
oh yeah. Well, look, J Ferg, Destination Herf 2025, man. Um, have you got any vision to it yet?
All right. Well, first of all, let me do this
Yeah.
before I go any further. Let's do this. Thank you, Caldwell.
Mm.
Thank you, Drew Estates.
Mhm.
Thank you, Casadelli. Thank you, Tribella. Thank you to
Drunk
you just
chicken.
mentioned it, God. Drunk Chicken.
Mhm.
Thank you to Papa's Pilar. Thank you to Hemingway Rye. Thank you to Uncle Nearest. Thank you to 305 Divas. Thank you, Shay. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, Vanita. I cannot look it. You don't understand. Like I put this event together by myself, right?
Mhm.
There's no, excuse my language. There is no committee. There is no team. Okay, this is me. Granted, Shay, I throw some shit on her plate every now and then. Like, hey, babe, I need you to take care of this for me. And she handles it beautifully, right? She holds me down, right?
Mhm.
But I appreciate all of you guys and what you guys do to help me and help me be great, to help this event be great. So I just want to first of all acknowledge all the people that helped me
Yeah.
make this event what it is. Because without you guys stepping in and helping out and really kind of like stepping up to the plate and saying, yo, we got you.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
I just want to acknowledge everybody and say, first and foremost, I thank you so much. And it is not going unnoticed. I love you all. And I want to continue to build and grow with you guys. And we're gonna make this great. All right.
Yeah.
So 2025.
And
All
you're
right.
welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You're welcome.
2025. Listen. What we did in
Don't worry
2024,
about it.
what we did in 2024 was great, right? But I feel like we can do a lot more, right? And I'm really trying to push the envelope of okay. See, and I always say this on I say this on different podcasts, different shows that we do. It is no slide to anybody else what they're doing, but this shit is different.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
This shit is different. I mean, let's
well,
call it what it is.
Let's
well,
call it.
This shit.
can I interrupt you 1 second? So different that what was it I read? We made the top 9 and what?
No, not even just
Top
the top
9.
9. We were the
We're
number
number
4. I
4.
literally
Number 4.
Googled 10 top cigar festivals.
Mm.
It's
And
on my page.
I wasn't even expecting us to be on that list, only because again I already knew ours had already happened. But when
Mm.
I saw number 4, I was like, wait a
It's
minute. And I
in
just sent to the Ferg
Smoke
like,
Easy
babe, look at this.
Lifestyle. Dot
Wait a minute.
com.
What is it?
SlopEasyLifestyle.com.
Okay.
Oh, did you see
So
my did you see my
Got
did
it.
you see my article yet?
so she did the
Send
she
it
did
to
the
me.
recap she did the recap article for my blog Smoke Easy Lifestyle, which she
Okay.
did an amazing job on that. But
Send it to me,
again,
Kay.
Okay.
I I don't do this. I don't do this shit for like.
It's actually already on the website, just so you know.
Oh,
I don't do this shit just for like kicks and giggles, right? I take this
Mhm.
shit very seriously,
Yeah, we
and
know.
I I want to make sure that whenever I do this, that I'm delivering an experience. Fuck all that. Are we going? No, you're coming to have an experience.
Mm.
Period. Point blank. Hands down. From the swag to the cigars. This event is about cigars.
Yes.
This is not. It's not a. I keep saying it's not a turn up. Okay, it's not a twerk fest. It is a mature cigar event where we are focused on the cigars. This is about the cigars. This is about coming together, networking, fellowshipping, creating memories, creating new friendships. You know, so you mentioned diversity, right? Yes, this was probably the most diverse
Hey,
um
Jeanette.
event
Hi,
that
Jeanette.
we've done so far. Hey Jeanette,
hey,
and
Jeanette.
one of the guys came to me and he pulled me to the side. He's like, "Yo," he said, "I just want to let you know on behalf of our team, they came. It was a group of 10. They said on behalf of the group, we just want to let you know, like, yo, you did an amazing job, bro. Like, we have no complaints at all." And that's
Mm.
my mission. My mission is for everybody to walk away feeling like whatever you got, whatever you paid, I
Mhm.
want you to feel like you got more than that.
Mhm.
I don't want you to walk away feeling like,
Oh,
what did I pay for? Why did we
Mhm.
spend? Why did we pay $300? What did we get?
mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I you used the word VIP earlier. I hate that fucking word,
Okay.
right? Because I want everybody to be on the same level. Like, we're smoking cigars together. We're networking together. There's no elite. There's no elitism going on here. There's no
Mm.
them and us, right? It's
Mhm.
all of us together, coming together, united under this thing right here, the cigar.
Cigar.
This is not a party. It's not a it's not a table reservation or you know what I'm saying? That's it. That's what it's all
That's it.
about. I want you to walk away feeling like, damn, yo, I didn't feel like the people that had all access got something better than no, fuck that. Everybody is on the same level under one roof doing one thing, celebrating this thing that we all love called cigars.
Hmm.
Period. Ain't no fucking like, oh, you got VIP, so you get to come to this, but you can't come to this, or you have VIP, so you get in early, or you
You
have a
can't sit with us
guaranteed.
because we're over here in
Yeah,
VIP and
Yeah,
you don't
it's
have
never
a
not
the
band,
doing
so
that.
you sit over
We're
there.
not doing that. We're not doing
same.
that.
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah,
is here for the same reason. We're here to celebrate together, united by the stick. And
Mhm.
I'm not doing that elitism
Yeah,
shit of
yeah,
like, well, I'm a
yeah,
VIP and I'm over here and I'm an ultra
yeah.
VIP. No,
No, no.
fuck that.
I think,
No.
and let me differentiate. For the people, those in the back, we never had a quote unquote VIP package. It was all access,
That's
Right.
it.
which
Period. Point blank.
gave you different accesses to like the food and the
Open bar.
open
Cocktail.
bar.
Hmm.
The difference between that is if you didn't have that all access badge, then you paying for Uncle Nearest and your uh, um, uh,
Papa's
Pilar.
Pilar.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Pilar.
and etc. And it was funny because the guy said, "Oh, why is everybody just walking up without a drink ticket?" I said, "Because they got all access, baby."
That's
And he
it.
said, "Oh,
Period.
next year I got to get me all access." And he said, "What?
Period. That's
The
it.
food?" I
Like,
said, "You
look,
got all
look.
access." I mean,
And
you
you
know,
know what? And shout out to my sponsors. Like, I have some amazing sponsors. They gave
oh
me
my
a shit
god,
ton of product. And I'm like, you know, I'm like, they gave me this product as a donation to the event. And I'm like, I'm not selling no fucking liquor. We're giving the liquor away. We're giving
yeah,
the food away. because that's what you paid for. You paid for a goddamn experience.
Right.
There's no
Period, point
other.
blank.
I sat back and thought about all the different cigar experiences I've went to, and I think the only one I can think of would be Barn Smoker, but they're
Barn
such a
Smoker.
huge, they're a
Right.
huge,
They're
huge,
huge.
huge corporation, so they can do that, right? And they have hundreds and hundreds of people there. But if you think about us on the smaller side of it, these cigar weeks, I can't think of one that has open bar all weekend. I cannot think of one where I was actually able to sit my cheeks somewhere every event. Or that I was properly, you know how sometimes you go to these events and it just so happens that day the AC isn't working in that whole establishment,
Yeah.
or they give you one drink ticket. I've not been to not one outside of Destination Herf and Barn Smoker where you get open bar. There's, I mean, I did my research, but I haven't found it yet.
Let me just put it.
Two real quick. Two things that stuck out to me, right? So I had a young lady walk up to me on Sunday and she said that, "Hey, I feel like I robbed you." I'm like, "What do you mean?" She was like, "Yo," she was like, "What we got for what we paid, I feel like I owe you money." I said, "You don't owe me
You really
nothing,
did say that.
sweetheart." I said, "What you got is what you were supposed to get. And you're supposed to have that feeling of like, yo, I got way more than I anticipated for what I spent. That's what you're supposed to get." I had another guy tell me, he said, "Yo, I will open my bag and I saw 2 packs of cigars and I thought they made a mistake." I said, "No, it's no mistake, bro. That's what you're supposed to get." You know what I'm saying? So it's like that right there makes me understand and appreciate the fact that I'm doing shit the right way.
Yeah.
I'm doing shit the right way because
Let me just.
you want people to feel like they got way more than what they paid for.
No,
Now,
let me just. Let me just give it to you. Bottom line, straight with no chasing. It is what it is. At the end of the day, you got some people that's going to skim what sponsors give them off the top, sell what they can sell, put it towards their profit, try to make as much as they can. When and as small as, and let me say, I'm not talking small in numbers. I'm just talking about in the small caliber of practically a one-man show with a great team of people that help make the dream work. You can have somebody that can have the biggest venue and turn it into a shithole of a
Shit show.
of a show. And when you have went from 1,000 people down to half that, and then in due time, that less than that, you started one way, but you ended up another way. I'd rather have 100, 200 people, and the way you have your shows and it's tiered, it'll start to build from there. I know, Jay Berg, let me tell you something. You said one thing, and I listened to you, brother, but bottom line, expect more people next year.
Yeah.
No,
and prepare for it.
And we're
And it's not that we didn't have enough people this year. Oh, we had people. But
see, here's my thing, Chris. That's not to cut you off.
Yeah.
Here's my thing. Here's my philosophy.
Yeah.
I don't need everybody.
I know.
I need the right people.
Right people.
But hear what I'm saying.
It's not about quantity. It's about quality. Because you can have 1,000 people, right? Well, you got 1,000 of the wrong. See, one thing I learned this weekend.
Yeah.
And I said this on the show on Sunday. One thing I learned this weekend is who the fuck my target audience is.
And that's what
I was chasing an audience that's not my fucking target audience.
Yeah, but listen to what I'm telling you. Because you got your target audience, and they had, I'm gonna tell you, the grandest time. Don't think for 1 minute that they're gonna go back home and Destination come upon next year that they're not gonna tell 2 or 3 people.
Look, A guy said, I'm not going to name him, but he was like, look, Ferg, this is an amazing. He was like, I like the fact that people are walking around, they're talking to each other. You go to these other events, excuse me, and everybody's just sitting in their own little cliques. No one actually really goes and gets to know new people. You just sit there, smoke your sticks. You don't get up, you don't engage. And he was like, yo, next year, guaranteed, I'm pulling 10 people. I'm bringing 10 people with me. Easy.
It's
He's like,
gonna double.
we all getting VIP or all access
The
passes.
number gonna double. It's gonna double. It's gonna double.
Well, listen, when Jay was speaking about the lady that said that she felt like she robbed him, I know exactly who that woman is. And I
Yeah,
must
you were sitting right next to us when she came up to us.
I'll say this. In the beginning, when I was assisting as far as promoting the venue, the Destination Herf, she actually said that she was not impressed with the package. Now, guess what? It took for her to get to the greet and meet, and she said, "Oh my God."
She actually what she wasn't pleased with, she bought general admission.
Right.
And
No, she
then when
bought
she
two dinner
saw
tickets.
A dinner ticket.
She
Oh
bought
yeah,
two
I'm
dinner
sorry. Yeah.
tickets.
She bought 2 dinner tickets. But then when she saw everybody's swag bag that they were getting, she was like, wait a minute. She came to me and she was like, well, what do I need to pay to get the all access? I said, well, I didn't want to quote her wrong. So I said, well, give me a second. Let me get Jay for you because I don't, even though we're together, I don't play
Yeah.
with nobody's money.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And it's our event. But it's still, that's his baby. That's what he started. And I didn't want to undercharge her. I didn't want to overcharge her. So he came right over, and next thing you know, boom, she got it. That's why I was making the extra swag bags the night before, because we knew somebody would want to do either all access, or somebody might walk up and say, hey, I don't know what this is, but I want to get in. So she definitely she upgraded, and by the end of that weekend, like you said, she was like, I feel like I robbed you or I owe you some more money.
She was impressed just at the meet and greet. That right there sold her just at the meet and greet, y'all. It didn't take for her to go.
You know what?
She was there and on it. And then on top of that, here it is. I'm flossing my little access pass, me and my girls, whatever. So
Get extra with it, love it.
Why not? That's our brag.
Right.
And so, another one of our cigar clubs here in Miami, they were there for the meet and greet. However, we were flossing. They was like, y'all doing too much. We gonna eat off y'all plate. I say, no. You're not gonna eat off our plate. How about y'all go get them all access passes? I tell you, no lie. That whole crew went and bought access passes. See, and they enjoyed every part of it. So call me the influencer. But I don't shuck and jive. It is what it is. And this Destination Herf, I just loved it.
I want to tell you, China, the one thing I love about you, number one, since I first met you, very welcoming, always in good spirits. You always give me a nice, big, tight hug. But the one thing I noticed about you from the moment you got to the meet and greet, through every single event, even through brunch, even after brunch, throughout the brunch, you actually you made it a point to walk around and interview people that you've never even met. You know what I mean? And you were posting and letting people know, hey, this is another group of people that's in Destination Herf. And I like the fact that you were giving a little bit of information about the person as well. Like the 2 ladies that was here from St. Louis. And, just letting people know, like, yo, this is who this person is and this is what they do, even down to myself. And I really appreciate that, because you never know who you can run into. And it gives people more of a understanding that it's not just for us. It's not just for us. It's for everybody across the nation. And we welcome you. We want you. But again, it's not the quantity. We want the quality.
And let's talk about at the Sevens, where we had dinner, and what happened, Jay?
Where Sade was still asleep at the house.
we had a beautiful sister that I met right after the pandemic, and I always run into her, and she brought a girlfriend down, and every talking point that Jay spoke about on the live that she didn't even see, it was line by line by line, to the
Yeah,
point
she
that
was
I had to say,
regurgitating what I
wait a
said. Yeah,
minute, wait a
it's
minute,
crazy.
wait a minute. So I grabbed Jay and said, she wasn't even on our precursor show, and everything that she liked about the event, everything that she thought was a great experience, she was just happy that two of her favorite Caldwell cigars were in there, and she was like, "Hey, this is worth the money alone when you calculate the cost. You could pick any 3, 4 out of here." Drew Estate sponsored that night, and we're talking. I
They were
mean, just
handing cigars
these,
out.
yeah, this Liga Privada alone,
That
um,
T52?
the new 810, Herrera Esteli, I got a couple of those, and what is this, Norteño? So, I mean, you know, it 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 literally, if you think about what you spend on average,
Mhm.
because I tell people this is a luxury lifestyle. A cigar is a luxury item.
Yes, it
And
is.
so therefore, when you're talking about, whether you purchase from a brick and mortar or online, you're averaging 50 to 70 plus just on Lucy's. We're not
Mm.
even talking about what China mentioned earlier about the price you pay for a box,
Mhm.
depending on, or if you are like me and you like a great house stick. Usually when I go around circuits, I try house stick everywhere I go. But even then, if you're averaging $8 a stick,
That
and
still adds
and
up.
and you're buying a quarter of a bundle, you
That's right.
know, that adds up. So when you
Mhm.
think about, you got a bundle of cigars just from Caldwell alone,
Mhm.
then you got all your freebies,
Mhm.
not including what you purchase for
Right.
those drunk chickens. She had a great
Mm.
special on her cigars, and she officially launched her Lancero for sale at the event at the
Well,
beach
I got I
barbecue.
got to make a correction to that. Her Lancer was not an official launch because she's always had that Lancero out.
Well,
Mm.
I had the Lancero
Yeah.
during in December,
Hmm.
but the price that it was sold at,
Okay. Yeah.
the
She might have
pricing
changed
was
that. Right.
special. The pricing was special,
Yeah.
but I had it in December when it was not for sale,
Hmm.
um, during Cigar Heritage Festival. Shout out to Desiree. Um,
Mhm.
so,
And mind you, at the Citadel's Casadela, when he presented us with a
oh
cigar
my
from
gosh.
Italy, yes.
Let me just say, because of the rain, I didn't have a opportunity, but I'm going to show. Here is the
Oh,
booklet from Kazdagli
Pastel
Cigars,
Delgi.
Mhm.
and when you're sitting with someone that has nearly 30 years internationally in the business, you're not going to get that anywhere else. From a historical perspective, we had great conversation. From a product perspective, just the wealth of information, um, to sit at his feet and have conversation. Um, and he's a character,
Yeah.
right? So,
Yes.
but
Yes, he is.
Definitely was a character.
Jeremy, we love you. I love Jeremy. Shout out to the team. Um, they were so accommodating and so gracious.
Tamara.
Um,
Yes,
and
guys.
Tamara,
Yeah.
um, she has a personal invitation to come up. So I'm working out some things for Kazdagli here on my end, um, to get
Good.
them in a brick and mortar. So she and I are going to be linking up soon. But that's the whole point, right? So I will be linking up with them soon. I'm going to be doing a cut and light on their behalf
Okay.
at a lounge that I attend, and report back.
Yeah.
So really
And
How
quickly,
that
Cheryl,
goes.
one thing that
and
you
I and I
missed, wait, were you were at the beach? Did
Yeah,
you see when Jewel States at the end of it took the cigars that they didn't give out and put it on the
9 bundles
table?
and said,
Talk
"Here you
about
go."
that. Yeah.
It was like, here you
Definitely got
go.
some of these.
I,
Like,
I
who
know
does
where I
that?
must I know where I must have been at. I was in the car watching the game, of course.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But look, so literally, and Drew, I mean, not every vendor can do that. Drew Estate can do that because they are who they are. I mean, they're top tier in the industry, and so you can't expect that from everybody. But look, just as a quick recap from my end, and I'm gonna let Jay Ferg close it out as we proceed forward to new heights, new ventures to Destination Herf 2025. Um, everything was top tier,
Yeah.
no matter what ticket you had, what package you had, everything was top tier. The networking was impeccable. It was unreal. Um, it was informative. It was, uh, uh, I mean, a magnet to gravitating to people that was so easy to talk to that you find out that this person does this particular thing or that particular thing. And then all of a sudden, you got two tables coming together and they're brainstorming on, oh man, are you going to be here next year? Or just passing along information and wealth of information to help each other out in different ventures or, whatever they had going on. So, I believe Lashandra said, China, that I mean, people were just coming together,
Right.
And that's what
and
it's all about, though.
conversing. Yeah, it is. There was no clicks. There
That was
was
Right.
no
it.
this,
It was
that, or the
supposed to
other.
be.
You
Like
know,
we ultimately did sit with who we wanted to sit with,
yeah,
but I did notice everybody at some point still got up and made it a point to go talk to someone else
yeah.
that
Absolutely.
lived in a different state, lived in a different city, and was a different culture. I
It was
absolutely enjoyed that.
unbelievable. The
Everybody
atmosphere.
wants to be seen. I don't
It,
care where you are. You want to be seen. And
yeah.
I know, Shay, you are exceptional. You did that. You made sure that that person was seen, that they were comfortable. You were the hostess with the mostest. You did that. And that's a beautiful thing, because we don't want to just come and be stuck, just sit around and look at people. We want to feel important, and I believe personally
Oh.
everyone is important.
Mhm.
So that's what Destination Herf brought to us, and that unison that we need with this culture was there. It was available, and it's going to be available for 2025 as well.
Chris
Mhm.
said something earlier that you saw it, or someone just said it recently, that it was so easy to go up to people and talk, right?
Mhm.
That's like when Jay had to make his last minute errands from while we were at the Citadel. He's gone. That's
Mhm.
fine, but I'm like, okay, well, I'm still here. I'm gonna make sure if anybody needs anything, hey, you can grab me, say something, I got you.
Mhm.
Um,
Yep.
Mhm.
and I think it puts him at ease, because when he has to go make a last minute run, if I feel like if I wasn't his girl or if I wasn't there, he would be stressed the hell out, because he'd be like, what the hell, I need to do this and this and can't do it because I got to be here at this event. But I think, and the whole team, Cheryl, uh Dr. Sayso, everybody collectively was like, yo, we got this. You go
Mhm.
do what you need to do. We got this. So that's a really good feeling to know that people got our backs, and
Mhm.
um I got his back and his front, but and side to side. But I feel like the only thing we can do is go up, and the
Yeah.
different ideas that we have for next year is going to blow your minds, because you will never see this at another cigar festival.
Mhm.
Never. And like
Mhm.
the ideas I gave him, he was like, holy shit, babe. Like, that's insane.
You know, when Destination Herf was it 2021?
One.
Just to sit back, I just so happened saw Jay. We were in Smoking Daddies, and he was there in his laptop. And he was like, you know what, Sean? He's like, I'm already ready for freaking 2023. You know what I'm saying? He's always working ahead of the game, and trying and building and creating such a great event for us. You understand? So,
He was at brunch on Sunday. Like,
uh-huh.
babe, I've already got the website. I've already got the flyer for next year. I've got this, and I really want to grab my laptop. And I'm like, babe, calm your mind. We're still at brunch. We
He's
can
ahead of
we
the
can get
game.
back to that. We can get back to that like Tuesday. And he's like, wait, what? That's too late. I need to get on this probably later on tonight. And I'm like, it'll be okay. It's not gonna go nowhere. We can work
It's
this
so
out.
hard, it's so hard for me to shut it off because I be in the midst of things and my mind's working like, yo, I could do this, I could do that, and I'm already like thinking about the next thing,
But
and
that's the energy of a
like literally
creative.
like she's the one that keeps me calm because I'm like, she know I'll sit on that. She'll tell you like when I'm in Atlanta, like I'll be on that lap. She'll be like, yo, you can come inside and eat now, like it'll be okay. But it's like
Hey, Kenny.
my
Thank
mind.
you.
What up, Kendo? So, listen, man, I'm just a worker. I'm here for the people. I'm here to create something special.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And next year, man, I'm just like literally, I was in next year's mode on Thursday.
Uh-huh.
The meet and greet. I was already thinking about 2025. Oh, next year I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. And it's like I'm already thinking about how can I elevate this experience to the next level. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna run it down for you real quick, right? So what I'm doing 2025, right? Everybody, go to the website, right? And put your email and your name in the website. I'm telling you right now. When I release the day that I release the tickets going on sale, I am giving away 2 all access passes.
And you
And
said that
just
that website is destinationherf.com, right?
destinationherf.com. Go to
I'm going right now.
destinationherf.com,
Me
register,
too. Me too.
and on the day that the tickets are released, I'm giving away 2 pairs of all access passes. And just so we are very transparent, I'm going to pull the tickets live on the Smoking Jackets broadcast.
Right.
So it's no bullshit. There's no me, no favoritism. There's no, oh, that's his friend
Mm-hmm.
or whatever. No.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pull the tickets. I'm going to pull the names live on the Smoking Jackets broadcast. The day the tickets go on sale, I'm going to pull 2 names. And those 2 people are going to win 2 pairs, not one, 2 pairs of tickets to Destination Herf 2025. And just so you know, on a side note, and Chris spoke on this earlier. So just to give you guys a rundown. So the focus is the festival. The main event is Saturday, the Destination Herf Fest. That is the main event, right? That event is always going to be free to the public. It's going to be free for anybody to come out and enjoy, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm selling in 2025, I'm selling 200 all access passes, period, point blank. 200 all access passes. That's it. I'm selling 100 general admission passes, period, point blank. That's it. All right. So you either get in when you can or you're going to be asked out. But I'm telling you right now, the day that tickets go on sale, I'm going to pull 2 names out of a hat, and those 2 names are going to win 2 all access passes to Destination Herf. Period. That's it. Because again, this is not about having 1,000 people or 5. No, we want quality over quantity. So go to destinationherf.com, sign up, and on the day the tickets go on sale, I'm going to make sure it's a day that we are broadcasting live. and I'm gonna pull two names, and those two names are gonna win two all access passes. So
But
if you trying to be here on the low, please, I applaud you. Go to the website. All right, what just happened?
just the way that came out, that's all. Hey, no problem. But look at it. Let me say this, because this is how we are. We'll wait till the last minute
Mhm.
to want to get some tickets. And not only that,
Oh,
now
yeah.
there was some outstanding specials that happened throughout the course of Destination Herf 24. We had some Black Friday specials. We had the, and a whole lot of people didn't take advantage of it. But then when it come down to the nuts and bolts of it, and you want to be like, oh, what last month you had the tickets on sale for not on that. We ain't talking about last month, we talking about now. You should have took advantage of last month. So when you see Destination Herf 2025 start to kick off, and you see a 2-for-1 special or this or that special, grab it
And
now.
there was the Cyber Black Friday,
Get it now.
I
Don't
think too.
I'm
don't
telling you,
hesitate.
like, listen,
Don't be late.
I this one thing I learned this year, again, it's about quality, not quantity. And I really want to get the right people on the bus
Mhm.
to come experience this event. And I feel like the people that really understand and appreciate what we're bringing to the table are going to be the ones that step up and be like, yo, I got to make sure I'm there. And I'm going to take care of those people first and foremost. There's a guy from Chicago, Joey.
El
Joey
Joey.
came.
Hmm.
Yeah, he didn't get to Miami until Saturday because his
Hmm.
flight kept getting canceled or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm taking care of that brother. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I told him, I said, yo, I said, Joe, I said, you want to come back next year? I'm giving you $100 coupon just to get
Yeah.
your ticket. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because I want to make sure. I said, I want you to be able to come back and enjoy the full
Yeah.
experience. You know what I'm
And
saying?
you know,
Because again,
and
I'm all
that's
about I'm all about customer service. I'm all
that's the
about taking
customer
care of the
service we
people
talked about.
that take care of me. Because
Right.
without the people, this
Mhm.
ain't shit. This is just me having a hope and a dream. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So I want to take care of the people that take care of me.
Yeah.
He's
Joey is one of
actually
the first
on,
people.
I have him on my post on my personal page for Chandra Williams. His name is El Joey, and he was a wonderful guy. And he did express his thanks for what you offered him, Jay. So therefore, I can vouch for that because he told me that, and I had no idea about
Mm.
it. That's
Yeah, because
customer service.
I told him, I
Yeah.
said, yo, I said, you want to come back next year? I said, I'm going to give you a special coupon that will take $100 off of your all access pass just so you can come back and experience the entire weekend. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
excuse me. Look, I do this. I do this. Look, I do events all the time. I do events all throughout the year, and this one is personal to me because it's something I came up with, and I really I have a passion for this.
Right.
I have a passion for the cigar culture, and I just want to see the cigar culture represented in the right way, and
Mm.
that's why I do things the way I do it. You know what I'm saying? And again, I appreciate everybody that came out and supported over the past 3 years. Um, I've already got commitments from all of my sponsors that saying like, "Yo, we back next year. Like, sign us up now. We good." You know what I'm saying? So it's like that right there, and then the feedback I got from the people that participated in the event, people I have around me. But I ain't gonna lie. I told you, Chris. I said I was on the verge of like, and babe, you can vouch for this. I was on the verge of saying, "Yo, I ain't doing this shit no more." I was
Hmm.
legit.
Literally,
Like,
this was literally going to be our
this is
last
gonna
year
be the
doing it.
last
Like,
year.
seriously.
But I'm gonna tell you, the people that came out this year gave me that spark to be like, nah, bro, you can't stop this shit.
But I
This
did
is the
encourage you. I'm
train.
like, babe, I don't think that this should be our last year. I think that we just need to target, like you said earlier, target a different audience because clearly we see each other in person and oh, I'm fuck with you. I'm fuck with you. I'm a be there. I'm a be there. And then you send them the flyer and no one crickets. Crickets. I get it. If you have somewhere to be, I have a friend that he literally has a tradition ski trip with his family every year for Black Ski Weekend or for MLK Weekend, but it's technically Black Ski Weekend as well. So his thing is, he's like, yo, I would love to support trust. He was like, but literally I have a commitment and they do it every year. But people, I can respect you saying that you can't make it. Don't be in our face and say, oh yeah, what's that link again? What's that link again? Liking everything he posts, but you're still asking me what the link is, or what is it? When is the dates again? Or what does all access pay for?
We got it.
My
Everybody not as astute as we are, so don't
So
HR disaster. Don't get on
Hey,
their case.
Vanita.
Some of them a little
So
slow.
my motto is, look, I'm not going to focus on who's not here. I'm going to focus on who is here and make sure that the people that are here have the best experience that they can possibly have.
The Wembley
So if you're
said they
not
would
here,
like to sponsor.
And we got
the
5
Wimbley's,
minutes
that's
to wrap
family.
up.
Yo,
5 minutes
look,
to wrap up.
Wimbley's, look,
Yeah.
just
Let's
smoking cigar crew
Yeah.
all day.
Damn,
We
you already got the
Um,
shirt.
We already got the shirts, yo. We listen. Oh, just so y'all know, look, next Wednesday
Hey,
at the
JoJo.
Publica Cigar Lounge, we having the official launch of the Just Smoking Cigar Crew. That's my cigar group that we about to launch. You know what I'm saying? And we about
I
to
might
pop it
need
off.
to. I might need to fly in real quick. You know,
Listen, I
and
got
stay the
look,
night.
JoJo. That's my girl, Allison.
Hey, Allison,
Freaking
aka Lisa.
Kenny, freaking Jeanette. That's my people. That's family right there. Sean, that's family right there. You know what I'm saying? So again, I'm not focused on people that's not here. I'm focused on the ones that are here, that's supporting and having a great time. I'm gonna make sure I do everything in my power to continue to provide this experience. If you're not here,
You're a
excuse my
square.
friend, fuck you. I don't care. Straight up, I don't care.
Fuck 'em.
If you ain't here, fuck you.
Fuck them.
I'm focused on who is here. You know what I mean? The people that are here, I love y'all. I love your support. I'm gonna always be here for y'all. I'm gonna make sure that I put my best foot forward to make sure that this event continues to grow in the direction that it's growing in, that we provide an experience, that we provide the quality and the service to you guys, and we're gonna focus on you guys. We're not focused on the mother motherfuckers that's, oh yeah, I'm coming.
Oh yeah.
Whatever, nigga. We ain't worried about you.
not
We worried about
one
people that's
bit.
here. You dig what I'm saying? And just so y'all know, look out for that official team Destination
Hey, Angela.
Herf that's gonna be dropping real soon. And I got some key people that I have targeted that's gonna be official team Destination Herf. Fuck that ambassador shit, all that other bullshit. We are fucking with people that are really with us, that's really rolling with us, that's riding with us, and they're gonna be official team Destination Herf. And those are gonna be the people that we rock with moving forward. Everybody else, you don't fuck with us, cool. We don't fuck with you either. We good. You stay over there. We over here focus on who's here with us. You dig what I'm saying? And trust me, whether you here or not, guess what? We're gonna have an amazing time every damn year. Whether you here or not, we still gonna have a good time. So you ain't hurting nobody but yourself, because you're gonna be the one missing out. Chris,
you know,
I want look, Chris.
yeah.
Before I stop my rant, I gotta let you know. I gotta let Chris know, like, you know, Chris stepped to me a while ago about being a part of this podcast, right? And he know me from a can of paint. And I gotta say, like, this brother has reached out to me about being a part of this podcast. And we, as we put it, we the last two standing in terms of the original crew that we had, and of course Big Rob. But he's doing his police thing up in DC, up in Philly right now.
Hey, Rob.
But yo, listen, man, we here, man. We ain't going nowhere. So you either get on or get the fuck off, because we gonna keep moving. Whether you here or not, we gonna keep moving.
And I was there kind of like Jay.
Brother.
Yeah, I appreciate you too, man, because Jay hit me with one thing when I was just about ready to give up the broadcast and say forget it. And Jay said, nah, man, no, you can't do that. And then I had to say, Rod from the tender box, he, well, the box now. Nah, he said, man, believe it or not, you're the only black really cigar podcast out there that stays and keep things relevant. And I was like, okay, well, and we kept it going. We took about a 6-7 month break, Jay Bird. Yeah. Charged to my head, not my heart. I love doing this. I mean, really, it's ain't nobody getting paid for it, sure enough. But that's why I got to give a shout out to Big Rob. Rob went back to the Philadelphia Police Department doing this thing. Thank him for his service. Rob is down in Cobb Island, Maryland. But he travels back and forth to PA to do his thing. Came out of retirement. Continue to fulfill his passion. Benita, who is in the ATL, thank you for what you do. Thank you for making Destination Herf a part of history. Chester, my man in DMV, presently at and working at Cigar Palace in Alexandria, Virginia. Sauson, owner of Cigar Palace, appreciate you and everything you do. Then we got my man Stony, new addition to the Smoking Jacket broadcast. Hey, Stony, we are coming to Chicago, baby, and everything that we bought to Destination Herf, we bring it to Chicago Cigar
all
Week.
the way.
All right, so get ready for us, brother, because we coming, and well, I was going to say we ain't going to be blowing no smoke neither, but we're going to be blowing some smoke.
If Rob is watching, I was a little saddened that I didn't get to meet you, because that fact finder, man, look, I might have to buy me a little
You said Rob is watching? Where you at?
I said no, if he's watching. I'm not sure.
No, Rob, actually, I just got off the phone with Rob not too long ago. Rob was at work. So he up there in Philadelphia.
Well, I'm gonna have to give me a mini fact finder board. Let me not replace him, but stand in his place and have my facts too.
Let me let you know this. I got to let you know this. So hold on, Rob. He ain't there. Just to let you know this. So got a great show coming up, but let me finish giving my shout out. Stony, bless you, man. Not sure if you're still on or not. Probably not. No, you got to work in the morning. But man, then we got Cheryl in Orlando. Appreciate you and making part of history with us at Destination Herf 2024. And then I am your host, Dr. Sayso, right here in the DMV, and proud to be, on this show with each and every one of you and the content that we bring, and we just try to make things happen. And so look forward to our next scheduling broadcast show, which is going to be on this coming Tuesday. All right. We'll make the show announcement coming up soon. But this coming Tuesday, 8:00. But I just want to thank each and every one of you for what y'all do, what y'all bring to the table. Jay, thank you for Destination Herf, the vision you have with it. China 305 Diva, Miss Lashondra Williams, girl. I can't thank you enough just for your persona, your presence, your personality, your energy.
Oh,
man, y'all bring that thing.
One last person. I want to shout out one person real quick. I want to shout out Lisa, the cigar temptress, right? So Lisa is somebody that I met on Instagram that organically just really supported the movement, and she has stepped up in an amazing way. And I just want to shout her out because I appreciate everything that she brought to the table. And
the Cuban lady, right?
Yeah.
She's amazing.
She didn't know anything about it. She just went in.
She went in.
Hey, Chris, look. Bottle's empty.
Hold on.
Yeah. I ain't even gonna tell you my first day. My first day experience.
That's why
my first day.
I was like, wait a minute, he got a mojito.
I'm waiting for him to come home so we can crack one open and sit by our fire pit and smoke
I'm mad about that right now.
That Wednesday when I got in and Jay Ford put that bottle on the table, I went in on that bottle. Yeah.
I told you the Airbnb we was going to be straight in the Airbnb. We got the bottles.
Yeah.
But yo,
So
thank you guys so much, man. I appreciate all of you guys, man. Like, listen, I don't know how, and you guys were with me in the Airbnb. You saw like my level of stress was through the roof, and I had to like take a deep breath and just
yeah.
decompress, and
Oh yeah,
everything came
yeah.
together where it's
But
supposed to be.
Look, you saw
again,
me. I was putting my suitcase down, and I'm like, "What's all this stuff on the table?" I'm stuffing bags because you gotta, it's there. You can't do everything. You can't be every place,
no.
everywhere all
And
the time.
not to mention, I don't care if he had got it from an event at 1 or 2 o'clock. Jay Ferg was back up at 6 o'clock in the morning
Every day.
getting his
Mhm.
Every
grind,
day.
getting his grind on. One day he told me to be up at 6 o'clock. He didn't get up to about 8, but I could not even call him and wake him up because I already knew. That was the day he got in at 2 o'clock. I said, ain't no way this boy getting up at no doggone 6 o'clock. I wasn't even gonna bother him. So I went in my little room, grabbed my little pocket Bible, started reading my little, get my little inspiration for the day and get me started. But look, I got as we close, continue to thank everybody that supported Destination Herf. Got to give a special shout out to the Wembleys. If you go back to the show, in case you did not hear Wembleys, oh man, we gave you mad
I
love.
I heard that whole thing. I liked everything that they said. I was sitting right up there getting bit up. I don't know how I got disrespectfully. I got like
Yeah,
9 bites on each leg, y'all, and I had pants on and a long shaw. It's disrespectful.
yeah, we appreciate everything and every bit of the vibe that you brought to your comedy show at the Wembley's Courtyard. So I just want to thank each and every one of y'all. I usually close out, but Jay Ferg, I'm gonna let you close it out before we roll. And look, thank everybody for joining the Smoking Jacket broadcast once again. We couldn't do this show without you, and we
Thank
couldn't
you. Thank you. Thank
have the
you.
support and get our information out and our content. The one thing I did want to say, I want you to look out in March for a show that I'm doing on crime in the cities. I'm going to have as a host panelist the chief of Miami Police, who was at Destination Herf. Going to have on there a retired captain from DC Police, Rob, who is presently right now in law enforcement again for the third time with the Philadelphia Police. He is one of our, not just will be a panelist, but he is one of our co-hosts on the show. And then I will have the sheriff for Charles County Police right here in Maryland. So we're going to talk about, the rise in crime throughout various cities. I can think of 3 right now that is just off the hook, and that is right here in DC. Philadelphia has gotten off the hook. Baltimore has gotten off the hook. Chi-Town, I think, is dwindling down just a little, but not so much. But we just want to talk about what can we do to prevent, what can we do to keep our families safe, even to the point of the high rise and carjackings, and what we need to do and how we need to protect our women. And maybe and let me tell you something, just because you might be qualified for carry and conceal, let me tell you something. I can know a lot of people with carry and conceal licenses, especially women. You carrying a daggone weapon in your purse. What the hell good is that?
Yeah.
Somebody
Hmm.
snatch your purse. You ever heard of purse snatching? Now they got your gun.
Right. Right.
Be smart about it. Don't I got my carry and conceal? No. Know how to carry and conceal.
Okay.
Got to
Okay.
be. Now don't. You sound like I was personally talking to you, Lashonda, but no,
No,
I
no.
wasn't. But I'm just giving you stuff to think about because people don't think about it.
Mhm.
I mean, to the point, even when you in the car, if you got it on your waistband, or now they make holsters for the car that's easy accessible, because to try to do this or unbuckle and grab in case you have to, no, that stuff don't work. So you have to be smart about your camera. We may have to just do a segment on that, but anyway, look, don't want to belabor your time. That's our time. Jay Ferg, you close us out, my brother.
And
Well,
Vanita, we
first
see
of
you,
all,
girl. We see you. We see you, Vanita. Hey, girl.
I'm looking at I'm looking at your hoodie. And I'm sitting in my mind like, God damn, the hoodie is such a hit. What the fuck am I gonna do next year for a
Come up
goddamn
with something
design?
good and let me
I'm
choose it
already
again.
being asked for a hoodie.
Every year I'm
So
like, God damn, I put more pressure on myself every year trying to come up with the right swag, the right,
You
the
know
right.
what? I got an idea.
A zip
You,
up front.
do you know those? Do you know those vests, sleeveless vests?
Yeah,
They make those in bulk, and just put the Destination Herf logo right there. So
I got to come up
just,
with something because
uh,
all of them understand the amount of pressure I'm on every year. Like I be sending shade like mad pit, like, oh yo, what do you think of this? What do you think of that? They're trying to come up with the coolest shit that, but not just cool, but practical. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that people are actually going to want to wear, and because I know for me personally, I go to a lot of events. I do a lot of events. And a lot of the shit I get,
well,
I'm like, I'm never going to fucking wear this. I'm never going to use this. It's
well, you
just
know what?
shit.
Look, you
You
can you
wash it
can
once and it's literally, you got to give it to somebody that's way smaller than you.
you can
Because they'll
order
never be able to fit it again.
so you can order some bulk brims, the little straw hat brims with the Destination Herf logo on it. And you in Miami, so Uh,
Yeah. So
but yeah.
just know I'm already working on the swag for next year. I'm already working on locking down the venues for next year. I'm already working on, the new stuff that we're gonna be adding next year.
Hmm.
And we're gonna do our part in terms of continuing to provide an amazing experience for everybody.
Yeah.
Um, if you haven't experienced Destination Herf yet, I don't care if you come one time, but I think it's something everybody should experience at least one time because we really put a lot of effort and time into making this thing
Hmm.
very special.
Hmm.
I appreciate all of our sponsors, all of our vendors, all of my team members that came together to make sure that I wasn't too crazy. And I just want to say I thank everybody. I appreciate everybody, and we're gonna continue to push this train along, man. We're gonna do some great things in the very near future, and I love all of you guys. And I couldn't do this shit without the support that I have from my people, man. And man, it's crazy, but yo, it's all love, man. It's all love, and I'm gonna
yeah.
keep doing my thing, man. And I'm gonna be, I don't know, I might drop tickets. I think Labor Day weekend is when I'm gonna drop ticket sales. So Chris, whatever show we got that week is when we're gonna announce the winners. So again, go to
Man,
destinationherf.com
man,
and register.
I would drop a batch of tickets in July. Hey,
Yeah, so we're
What do
gonna
you
we're
mean?
gonna we're gonna
You
work it
saying
out.
Labor Day or Memorial Day? You mean Memorial Day or Labor Day?
Memorial Day, I'm sorry, Memorial Day
oh,
weekend.
Okay, I was gonna
okay,
say, damn,
okay. Well,
that's in
that sound better.
September.
Yeah, yeah. So like May.
That sound
So
better, man.
May,
I'm like,
May, so May we're gonna probably drop a ticket sales.
yeah.
But again, it's only gonna be 200 of the all access. There's 100 of the general admission. And if you go to destinationherf.com and register, you could be the winner of a chicken wing dinner. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be
Dos
that
más.
whole win them before you can buy them type of deal going on, and be a part of that, man. So just sign
All
up,
right,
and it's gonna be very transparent. We're gonna pull the ticket. We're gonna pull the names live on air. Ain't
man.
gonna be
Look,
no favoritism or no, that's my people's or whatever. I'm just gonna pull names out of a fucking. They're gonna pull them out of a jar, and
well,
whoever wins all the winners
that's what
are.
I like about it. At least we got transparency in this because I can
Yeah,
some of
we can always keep
you
it.
could
We can
you
always
can
keep it
have the
transparent,
voting
man.
and you can have the voting and that voting don't mean nothing because they already got in their mind who done what.
Hmm.
People don't like me. I know they don't because I'm gonna say what
Fuck
I'm
them.
gonna say it and
Fuck them.
tell
We
them.
don't care. They're not. They're not. They're not. They're not a part of this, so we don't care.
As we
Yeah.
So
say,
we
who
don't
gonna check
care.
you, boo?
Okay.
Yeah,
Who
Yeah.
gonna check me?
exactly. But thank you guys. Thank you
Yeah.
guys for tuning in for this special impromptu episode of the
Recap.
Smoking Jackets broadcast. Thank you
Don't forget
guys
to
for
go to
checking in.
smokeeasylifestyle.com and read my amazing recap article that I wrote that he challenged me to do.
Okay.
I think
Yes,
I
I
did pretty
did.
good.
You did an amazing job.
Can you send me the
Shout
link,
out to
please?
Cheryl.
He said, "Can you
Shout out
send
to
me a
Dr.
link?" Yes,
Sayso.
I'll send you the
Yeah.
Shout
link.
out to Shape Hurt.
One more
Um,
time, Shay.
It's smokeeasylifestyle.com.
Okay. All right.
yeah, that's my blog, and we here, man, and I appreciate everybody. We'll see you guys next year. We gonna just know we're gonna be working. We're not gonna be sitting around twiddling our thumbs. We're gonna be working to make this thing even bigger and better next year. Um, Again, we got no complaints, but for me internally, I always feel like there's something more I can do. So I'm gonna do that. You know what I'm
All
saying?
right.
Thank
Hey,
you guys so much. Chris,
yes,
you my guy, yo. You know what I'm saying? Cheryl, sister, Cheryl,
appreciate
China, sister, and Shay, mwah. That's all I can
Hey,
say.
I can
And
tell you,
Come
I,
home,
I
because
can tell
I'm
you
about
now.
to crack one of these open. I'm about to crack one of them open, light the
watch it,
fire pit.
watch yourself, watch
And look,
yourself.
Look, look,
Bro,
y'all
look,
have.
it's hard,
Well,
it's hard to like get
hold
this
on,
shit
I'm
up
gonna
on
get
you'll be
mine.
and
okay.
then
You get free flights. You get free flights. So
look,
come
I'm
on,
saying,
bring your ass. Bring your
I'm
ass. No,
fucking,
sir.
I'm, look,
I don't want to hear
I'm
none of
sitting
that.
here in
I don't
shorts
want to
and
see.
t-shirt.
You see how disrespectful he is?
Man, yeah, I know what I'm about to crack.
I'm gonna
Y'all
fly your
think
ass to New
y'all
York.
think
That's what
this
I'm
some,
gonna do.
you go ahead and think this some Fuji water if you want, but mhm.
And on that note,
I know.
Oh
Yo,
my gosh, you took that. You took that. Oh my god.
Took what?
What?
thank you guys for tuning in
This
tonight, man. And like I
this
said,
my moonshine, dude. This my
oh
shine.
shit, he about to
Oh,
go up. He
Yeah,
about to go up.
I need to knock this thing out my chest, man.
yeah, he needs a hot
I
toddy.
actually have some moonshine. I have some moonshine. One of
thank
my
you
friends makes
everyone
moonshine.
for
That's bourbon
tuning
based.
in to the
I'm
Smoking
gonna heat this
Jacket
joker up.
broadcast.
I'm gonna heat that
Actually,
joker up.
Chris, when
Yeah.
you come to Atlanta, I have a friend that makes his own moonshine, and it's bourbon based. And like he made this apple pie moonshine. I had Ferg try. He was like, "Why are you trying to get me drunk at like 11 o'clock in the morning?" I was like, "Shit, the kids are in California, or no, at the time they were in Virginia for Thanksgiving, and it was just us." I'm like, "We ain't got nothing to do. I'm off the weekend." Oh wow. Is
Some
that apple
apple
pie right there?
pie.
Is that cinnamon sticks I see in that?
Yes, it is.
Oh, yes, sir. I bet that thing tastes
Yo,
good too.
thank
Oh,
you
yes,
guys
it
for
is.
tuning in, man. And Smoke the
Yeah.
Jacket podcast. Next Tuesday, we back live on our regular schedule time. But we had to just come on here tonight and drop this real quick. And don't forget, go to destinationherf.com, register, and you could win 2 all access passes to 2025 Destination Herf. All I can say is bring your fucking golf clubs. We about to go swing some sticks on the golf course. That's what I'm gonna drop right now.
And make sure you all share the live. Let's share the live. Let's get it out
Yeah.
here.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I gotta get this information right here. Allison, what you got for me, girl? What you got? Give me the name. Come on,
Oh,
drop it.
Allison, listen,
No,
let
she
me tell you
makes
right
her
now.
own. Yeah, she makes her own supplements. So
Allison is the fucking GOAT when it comes to that natural health. She is the GOAT. If you don't follow Allison Harris, follow her. She has some
Allison.
remedies that will knock all that shit out your system. For
Hold
all you
on.
old cats like me that's 50 plus, she got that shit to make your shit stand up straight. You know what I'm saying? She got everything that you need.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying?
So let
I
her
got
tell us.
seriously.
So
Was
we'll
it
have to get
Allison
her
Harris?
off, so she can chat with us.
Oh, we friends. Let me.
Yeah, we may have to do a show with her just on some health, shit, because she really focused on the natural
Oh
health
no,
stuff.
Because we
let's
did a health show last year, a la
Yeah,
Juan.
yeah.
So
we
I
gonna
was
make
the
it
guest.
happen.
So
She is definitely the GOAT when it comes to the natural health remedies. I bought a lot of her products, and I can
Yeah,
attest.
I got you, girl. I got you.
Her shit she's the real deal. So shout out to Allison. She's definitely team justsmokingcrew.com. You know what I'm saying? So she's part of the family. So go support that and check her out,
Hey,
and she will definitely get you right.
I'm Greg. I'm Greg. Well,
Before you come home, can you get some sea moss from Lisa for me, aka Allison, so I can put it in our smoothies?
Absolutely.
I keep forgetting to get it from her before I come back home.
Is she in Miami? She in Miami?
Yes, she's right here. She's right here in South Florida.
Oh, look, Madam texted me and asked me, how was my Jeanette? Asked me how was my turkey sauce. I know she got to be kidding. You got to be joking. Girl, let me text her back. Sorry about-
Is it gone yet? Did you eat it all, Chris?
Good
Or
night,
you still got a little
everybody.
bit left?
Look, I was mad. Look, let me get on the phone because she up here, man. She messing with my vibe right now.
Okay, Chris. So in
Jeanette,
the live.
are you still on? Oh, okay. Well, bye. She can hear every day. Girl, don't you ever ask me how was that turkey sauce or any kind of sauce you make again. That's disrespectful. Please, how was the turkey sauce, girl? It was. I was mad because I had to share it. Benita on here, it was good. Then she look here. Wait a minute, hold on. Doggone it. Go ahead and tell her, Benita. Yeah, it was good. Had to share it. I had to split it 3 ways.
Oh, no doubt. Like I said, Queen of the Kitchen, man. If you in Miami, you doing an event, you do yourself a disservice if you don't reach out to the Queen of the Kitchen
Oh
and get your
man.
food catered by them. They are definitely,
Oh
I
yeah.
can
No,
vouch for
no,
them. They are 100 all
no
the
doubt,
time.
no doubt. Hey, Allison, get my number from Jay Ferg or Jay Ferg. Text him my number so I can holler at her about this tea, girl.
I'm about to send it to her right now.
Yeah. So look here.
All right,
Hey,
man.
not always, I can sit here and do this. I ain't got nothing to do. But I've been binge watching since I've been sick. Binge watching because I never watched it. The Oval. Oh my God, this thing off the chain. Yeah, so
Get you some ginger root, and chew on it. It's gonna be spicy, but get you
oh
some
yeah,
ginger
yeah,
root.
no, no, I know all about the ginger now. I just had my ginger tea and turmeric, but hey, look, that's our time. Jay Ferg, I appreciate you, man. And Lashandra, I know you had to drop off, girl. I know you probably was sitting in your car, didn't want to drive while you got off work, but thank you for doing. Look, she said we stood up eating. You doggone Skippy, we stood up eating. The sauce,
When did
right?
we really sit down and eat at the house?
Hey,
We
yeah,
all
man.
stood up and ate
We really did. Yeah, we really
at
did.
some point.
Yeah. But it was right on time because it got in. I said, nah, just we split that thing up, heated it up. Oh man, it just boy, that thing do something. You gonna have to find a way to ship that.
There is a way
Okay.
to ship it.
No,
You can put it in. You can
I'm
put
not
it in a dry
dry
ice
but
box.
you gonna have to find a way to ship it.
They have special
To send you
food ship. They have
uh,
special food boxes that
some
do
kind
can totally
kind of
ship anything.
I need a batch. I need a batch. Uh, I need a batch I can eat, a batch I can freeze. But I need a batch. You hear me, Jeanette?
I'm sure she can
Say
hear you
so.
loud and clear.
All right, don't let me call you. Kenny said he can. My man, Kenny. Hey, Ken, I'm a cash app. Y'all do something, but I need a batch. Can I? I need a batch. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Just let me know what the charge is. I need a batch.
All
What
right,
she said.
man. We gonna holler at
Yeah.
y'all later next
Ooh,
Tuesday.
boy, baby.
Okay, yeah.
That's right. Yeah. All right. Well, I know the
All right.
Wembley said they got me. They got me. That's a doggone show. But
Oh,
look,
no doubt.
yeah, I know they. I ain't that man. That's one couple right there. I ain't ever got to worry about. I got to put them in my class with Jay Ferg. I always said I can count all my friends on one hand. Now the whole hand is used up now. Yeah, I'm waiting to use this one, but anyway, look here. Y'all have a great time. Cheryl, thank you for the impromptu, for joining us. Vanita, I know you're on the road. Much prayer to you, girl. Driving on in, bring it home safe. Driving that 18-wheeler, you and your daughter. May the grace of God pave the roads with grace and mercy and cover you and shield you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Shay,
Amen.
Amen.
bless you, girl. We thank God for you and everything that you do. And to the viewers, hey, we just pray God's blessings upon you as well. That's our time. We'll see you Tuesday.
Tuesday.